So, I just finished watching Hannibal, which, if you haven't seen it, go watch it, because spoilers for this is going to be spoilers, because I'm currently giving my review. This is my review of NBC's Hannibal that ran from 2013 through 2015, I think. Overall, it was absolutely beautiful. I think it is one of the best crime shows that I've watched, and I've watched a lot of crime shows. It was very artistic, and I think that was mostly based on the fact that Hannibal was very artistic with the people he killed. I said there'd be spoilers. But what I really liked was the ending of the third season, because the whole point of the last episode is to catch the red dragon, because he is not dead, and everybody thought he was dead, but he's not dead. He is definitely alive. But their plan is to fake Hannibal's escape from prison. But instead of just luring the dragon there and then killing him, they lure the dragon to this little cliff house thing, drink some wine, Hannibal gets shot, Will gets stabbed multiple times, and it's a really great fight scene, and it's really cool and very satisfying to watch as well, because, the dragon was, I wasn't a big fan of him. He was a creepy dude, and he killed a lot of people. Not saying that Hannibal didn't kill a lot of people. Hannibal killed a lot more people than the dragon did. But he also tried to kill Molly, which I took personally. So I was kind of glad when they started to kill the dragon. So they kill the dragon, but instead of Will being like, okay, Hannibal, time to go back to jail, they just kind of get yeeted off of the cliff. And I thought that was very funny, because Hannibal is in love with Will, and Bedelia basically says that he is in love with Will to a point, and Will kind of feels this love for Hannibal. And I think that the fact that that it is canon that they are alive, because if I've learned anything from watching Star Wars or anything that has to do with the hero's journey, is that if a character does not die on screen, then they are not dead. If you do not see the life leave their eyes, visually, then they are not dead. They are basically just alive, and you just don't know that they are. Just so many characters die, but aren't dead. And it's the same thing with Will and Hannibal. They are definitely alive. They are not dead. They're off living somewhere as murder husbands. But that also makes me kind of sad, because I really liked Molly Graham, personally. I thought she was really cool. She loves Will, and when she accidentally maybe kind of poisoned his dogs, she really cared about the fact that, he might hate me if he realizes that I almost killed his dogs. So let's not tell him that I did that, because I want to cherish my relationship with him. And I just thought that Wally was cute and really sweet. So the fact that Will knows that his wife is not doing too great after she gets shot, and then goes and leaves her for a cannibal, is kind of kind of sad, because, I mean, she was a good person. And I think that they were a cute couple. But I do think that in the end, Will and Hannibal are kind of, like, meant to be together. So, I really liked the last episode. Personally, I think there being a 4th season would be really cool. Really nice to just see where they're at. What they're doing, if Will is, like, trying to convince Hannibal to stop eating people, but, you know, eating some people is okay. But, you know, let's not eat people, Hannibal. Come on, we're better than this. We don't want to get caught. But, honestly, I think we don't really need a season 4, because we really gotta let our imaginations just work on their own and have our own little versions of how season 4 would have gone. And I think that's great. Everybody should be able to imagine how they think Hannibal and Will are living now. Overall, I really liked the series. It was really good. I think season 2 was definitely my favorite season. Mostly because it really explores how Will thinks, and it's Will discovering everything that Hannibal did to him, which is also the viewers are also figuring that out with him, because in the first season you don't really see any of that. Everything that happened to Will, everything he forgot, was never shown because he didn't remember it. And the whole series, mostly, is in Will's perspective. So, I really liked the second season because it showed Will kind of accepting, oh, yeah, Hannibal is a horrible person, and I hate him. But I also don't hate him because, for some reason, I can't live without him. So, I do like the second season, the fact that it's just Will screwing with Hannibal and manipulating him and kind of being like, okay, Hannibal, here's a taste of your own medicine. You manipulated me, so I'm going to manipulate you. So the first season was a really good, like, start. I really liked watching Will kind of spiral, and you can see him spiral, and you're like, no, please stop hurting Will. He didn't do anything to you. Please stop. No, why are they hurting Will? And the third season was just a good end. I thought it was really beautiful, and with a lot of metaphors. But yeah, it was pretty good. I think if you haven't watched Hannibal, and you're still at this, like, you know, at the end of this, I'd say just go watch it. It's pretty good. Absolute beautiful work of television. I am planning on maybe watching the original Hannibal movies, the Hannibal, and I think there's one called The Red Dragon, and I think there's a Hannibal Rising. So I want to watch those and kind of compare the NBC Hannibal to the movies. So I think that's cool. But anyway, go watch Hannibal, because it's really good. You should go watch it.